Morning. 2 weeks in a row. I got 2 weeks in a row. And today is my third day doing some very, very basic yoga. Um, One of my friends from Wisconsin mentioned getting healthier, and we're in a private Facebook group, and she mentioned a site called Do Yoga With Me. And I've been checking it out. And what's really awesome about this site is not only does it have like the wide expanse of styles of yoga and everything from like beginner to intermediate, they also have a special section just for large bodies, plus size bodies, that are done by a plus size instructor who moves her body around and out of the way that I would need to move my body around and out of the way to do different poses. And then she discusses modifications to all of that because she understands walking around in an actual plus size body. She understands about where our particular boundaries of space start and finish. She understands about where our particular points of pain might be. And she understands about our particular types of flexibility around our actual body parts. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've tried 3 different little, like 10 to 15-minute videos, and I really like what she does. There's actually a couple of plus-sized instructors on this site. So yeah, I really like that. Why am I doing yoga in the mornings? Because I start my class tonight, and I did my studying this weekend, and one of the things that the journal was talking about, or one of the things the class was talking about, was journaling, of course, but it was also talking about what is your daily practice? What do you do to keep yourself grounded and centered? And lately, what do I do to keep myself grounded and centered is I wake up, I eat food, I go work, I come home, I eat food, I go to bed. I wake up, I eat food, I go to work, I come home, I eat food, I go to bed. And that's grounding and centering, which can explain why I've been feeling so uprooted, so non-homed, so lost in the last several months, because I haven't been giving myself grounding or centering or rooting or any of that jazz, except in moments of actual need. As an actual practice, I have not been. So I'm not a huge fan of yoga. Yoga is not one of my favorite things to do because I am very type A, and I cannot type A my way through yoga for a lot of reasons, mainly because you shouldn't. You should experience the moment of it and appreciate that you are not going to do every aspect of it perfectly, especially if you don't have the perfect body for it. But that the perfection of yoga is in the moment and in your capabilities. And I have a hard time with that. But I thought with these little guided videos, it's something for me to put on. It's something for me to follow along with. There's a variety, so I won't get bored right away. I can repeat ones that feel good or ones that I want to work on a little bit. And I think that's a good start for me, at least, until I figure out quite exactly what I want to do. I used to journal. I used to use cards or stones or something in the morning, where I'd pick one or two and I'd just work off of that one. I used to do some free journaling. Um, Journaling isn't really where I'm at right now. I don't have a whole lot I want to process, I don't think. I always have stuff I want to process, but I don't have I always have big stuff to process. I just don't feel like doing it right now, okay? um, anyway, so there. You can see my little umbrella's out again. That's because it's been kind of stormy the last few days. I'm not sure what today's going to bring. It looks like it has the potential of being stormy, but then again, there's a few sun spots out there. I don't know. Oh, it looks like it's raining right now, actually. Oh yeah, it's raining right now. I don't know. Like I said, my class is starting tonight, so my 3 to 5 hours of studying, so the class outline said, turned into something like, I don't know, 10 to 12 over the course of the weekend. And I still don't feel like I got everything. So, oh crap, I was supposed to watch a video this morning. Dang it. There's like an hour and a half long video I wanted to try and catch before. Whatever. I slept instead. I was tired. I had a very long day yesterday. I had a 10.5 hour work day that actually started at about 7:30 when I left the apartment and finished at about 7:15 when I got back into the apartment. So, long day. Yeah. I'm taking a break from church activities for the next few weeks because church activities and my class are both Tuesday nights. So I can't be in both places at once. So that's where that's at. We have we've reintroduced having our church activities back inside of the church with, of course, social distancing, masks, and Lysoling everything when we leave. It feels very strange. I'm not a huge fan. The alternative is Zoom. I'm also not a huge fan. I don't like Zoom. I don't like Zoom because it's hard for me to follow. It makes my head hurt. It's like watching the Brady Bunch intro, and it just drives me crazy. Even if everybody's on mute, I get a headache from trying to watch every face because I take so many of my conversation cues from faces, and I know that they don't know if I'm looking at them or not, but I feel rude if I'm not looking people in the eye when I'm talking to them, or even when I'm listening, and I feel like I should be making eye contact with everybody in there, but I'm making eye contact with nobody in there. I mean, not even the person talking. The whole thing just doesn't, I don't like Zoom. I don't like Zoom. And the sound quality stinks. Because not everybody's working on a good rig, they're not using a good microphone or good headset or whatever. So, there's all this tinny, chippy, digital sounding, and it all just like hits the wrong register of my head, and my head hurts. I hate doing Zoom. So the next 5 weeks classes are all in Zoom. So, and the video I was supposed to watch this morning, which I conveniently keep putting out of my head to watch, is a recording of a Zoom meeting. So I can't figure why I didn't want to watch that. So yeah, we'll see how the next few weeks goes as far as this class. There's a lot of material just in the paperwork that I can get information from. So even if the actual like live class is a bust for me due to environment, then I have plenty to read. There's lots of books to read. I actually ordered one of them. I don't remember what it was called. I've got it on my eBay. But it's one of the heavily recommended / required reading books. So I went ahead and ordered it. It wasn't very much, so. I got some new clients. They're interesting folks. They always are. All of my new clients are always interesting. Yeah. Car's making weird noises again. I suspect that the people who were supposed to fix the muffler took a shortcut, and I tried calling them out on it when they gave me the car back, but I'm going to wait for another week or two and see what happens with the sound, because if the sound keeps increasing, I'm going back. They're going to fix it. They were supposed to replace the muffler entirely. They did not. They replaced the resonator. Yeah, well, the resonator's resonating back again. I can hear it. So perhaps let's not, repair the resonator. Let's actually replace the muffler like you had said you were going to do. Not paying for it. Fix it. And I think that's it. It's been a quiet week this week. Not a lot's been going on. Yeah. I made gumbo, actually. Yeah, I made gumbo on Sunday. It turned out really, really good. It's very thick, super thick. In fact, when I pull it out of the refrigerator, I can flip the bowl upside down. It doesn't go anywhere. I made gazpacho on Saturday, so I have 2 big ice cream buckets worth of gazpacho, and that's lovely. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a good week. Stay dry, stay cool. It should be pretty cool here today. I think it's only supposed to be about 73 today. But stay dry, stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer. Don't lick the doorknobs. Don't lick the doorknobs. Because we're not going to get over this until people like straighten up and figure out how to, be compassionate human beings that care about other people's lives. That's how this works. Yeah, I was having a debate again yesterday with somebody who's like, it's just the flu. Lady, you can say it's just the flu because you live in a house all by yourself and you have minimal exposure to the outside world, and everyone who comes in here protects themselves so heavily. So yeah, for you, it's not that big of a deal. But if you were to take a step outside of your house and go to the grocery store, it'd be a whole different ball of wax. So, I was talking with somebody. I was talking with another client yesterday about the possibility of immunizations against it. Having a vaccine, and I think a vaccine is a good idea. I think a vaccine is absolutely a good idea. She asked me if I was going to get it if it came out right away, and I was like, I really want to say yes. I really do, because that's just the logical thing to do. However, we don't know enough about the vaccine, and I know that I get sicker than a dog when I get the flu shot. And that makes me nervous, knowing that there are some vaccines out there that make me sick. And I'd be nervous about taking a brand new vaccine that we haven't even had enough time to test and see what its results are and see what its side effects are, and then shoot myself full of it. So I don't know. I mean, I imagine if the vaccine comes out at some point, I would guess that work would do the same thing with that vaccine that they just did with the test, which is you don't have to take it, but you also don't have to keep this job. Because that's what happened at work. You didn't have to take the COVID test on Friday, but if you didn't take the COVID test on Friday, you also didn't have to have a job. Because you can't work for us if you haven't been tested. So I could see where the vaccine would go the same route. Maybe. I don't know. This is just a strange world right now. Oh, that was the other thing. I had one of my ladies was like, we deal with something like this all the time. It's not like this is anything new. Actually, it is kind of new, which is why they call it the novel coronavirus. I'm not going to argue with you. So anyway, coronavirus, that's all I know. It is all I know, honestly. So I'm going to go away, eat a little bit of breakfast, grab a shower, get ready for my day today and my class tonight. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful week and find something happy and fulfilling in it. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.